Thank you. It was fun hanging out.
Meri, it's the end of an era.
Well,
It was a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down.
Always blows me away that you get emotional like this. I just don't understand.
We had something.
You had something really good.
We had something special. And it feels like it just all went to sort of.
I decided I had to do this. I'm going to go ahead and comment on the preview that's been released, the little trailer that's coming out about Cody helping Meri move to Parowan. Now, one of the things that's annoying to me is watching Cody sit there and try to roll out some fake ass tears and trying to demonstrate how upset he is that it's the end of an era. We've come to a point where things are going to be different and things have changed. The reality of it is the reason why things have changed is because he's changed. The situation has changed. His feelings towards his family has changed. And because of these changes, he decided to make the ultimate change by getting rid of the wives who had supported him for all those years. Now, we could sit here and say, oh, well, we're going to criticize and bash Meri for standing around and accepting this stuff as it's laid out. But this is part of the reason why Meri has been hooked, is because Cody will sit there and he'll get Meri to a point where she has to make a decision. And when she makes that decision, he turns around and forces her to question the decision that she's made by acting as though he's remorseful about the decision she made. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you did this to me, Meri. How are you going to hurt me so? And this goes back to what I was saying about the power of lies. See, when you tell a lie, lies are only effective to people who want to believe the lie. If you want to believe it, then you will do whatever is necessary to make that lie true to you. Meri wants to believe that Cody gives a damn. She wants to believe that Cody has made some kind of mistake, and at some point, he's going to see the error of his ways. And best case scenario for those who are like Meri fans and thinks Meri's super strong and she's doing like this is some kind of plot and plan, that Cody, in that situation, Cody is going to look at, Meri's decision to separate from the family and get the separation and the release, and she's going to go on with his life, and he's going to spend the rest of his days sad and depressed because he's going to realize what a good woman Meri was and how he messed that relationship up. That's the best possible case scenario. There's another camp that believes that Meri actually still wants Cody, in which case she wants him to recognize the mistake that he made so that he'll come back to her, beg her back into the family, and they can continue their relationship. Now, in either way, either camp you find yourself in, the truth of the matter is that Cody doesn't care. He doesn't care enough about Meri to give a damn that he's leaving her and he's breaking her heart and he's causing this pain. He doesn't care enough that he's leading her on and he's going to continue to try to inspire her to make bad decisions for herself and for her life and her happiness. He doesn't care. This is part of the reason why I say it's important for you to recognize where you are and what the people that you're dealing with. Now, I understand everybody has a past, everybody has a history, everybody is going through some things, everybody is going through some things. But ultimately, when you look at it, and we can sit here and try to justify and explain why Meri is making the decisions all she wants, at the end of the day, you understanding why a thing isn't stopping that thing from being that thing. If Cody we can honestly say that Cody is abusing and manipulating Meri, her understanding that, I grew up in a polygamous family and I've been led on for 30 years and I've been institutionalized. If she understands that doesn't stop him from making the decisions that he's making. That doesn't stop anything. The only way this is going to stop is if she stops it. Cody is never going to tell her that she can't come back and spend money on the family. She can't open the books or give to the family, give time, energy, and effort to the family, make him happy. He's never going to say that. Now, in this particular instance, because they're on a TV show and he's found his happiness in Robin, he has let her go, which is the only reason why she's leaving. He's let her go. She's been around for the last, 19, well, I wouldn't even say 19 seasons. The show is 19 seasons. Let's pretend that they were happy for the first 5 seasons. He's been unhappy and asking her to go since like season 5. He's been asking her to go and treating her really shabbily on the show. He dropped the pretend. It's no longer an act. He's dead ass. You need to go. I don't want to be with her. I don't think I ever should have married her. So on and so forth. And he'll say all these things and he'll keep her around. He'll invite her to the dinners. He'll take her money, have her sell her property and give him the money. He'll do all that. But the point is that the only way the mistreatment is going to stop is if she stops it. She's the one who has to stop it. She's never going to be able to embarrass Kody into treating her better. We all are aware of it. Everybody on YouTube has been commenting and talking about how bad Kody has been treating Meri for years. We've all made commentary about how he's manipulating, mistreating her, how he should be treating her better, how he's going to miss her. I've made comments even on this channel about how do you have somebody in your life for 30 years who is down for you, helping you build yourself up, and then you turn your back on him. I've said those comments, but the truth of the matter is that you can't shame the shameless. You can't embarrass somebody into doing something when they feel no embarrassment. He's not embarrassed by his decisions. So it doesn't matter how much we talk about how it's not fair and how he should treat her better and how he needs to do better, because at the end of the day, he's never going to do better because he doesn't think he did anything wrong. He thinks that Meri is there for his enjoyment and his pleasure. And when she stops serving her need as a servant of his desire, pleasure, convenience, then she has to go. And that's why he's asking her to leave. She's no longer fitting into his plans. It doesn't matter how much you talk to him. This isn't a conversation fix. This isn't a communication fix. There's no misunderstanding here. And we can blame Kody all we want. Kody does have some responsibility when it comes down to it. Kody is leading her on. Kody is love bombing her. Kody is tricking her. And he's trying to manipulate her. Robin is taking advantage of the situation. Okay, we all understand these things. But at what point is that going to help her recoup some of her money off of Coyote Pass? At what point is understanding these things going to turn around and get her money from the McMansion? See, because we can understand these things all day, but at the end of the day, if we aren't acting upon these decisions, we aren't acting upon our understanding, then we're going to continue making the same mistakes that we've been making. There's an old saying. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. If Meri keeps going back to Kody and she keeps playing this game, or maybe the relationship will work, maybe it won't, maybe he'll wake up and realize that I'm really the one he wants and our relationship was good, then maybe we could get back together. If she keeps playing that game, he'll let her keep playing that game, but you're going to play that game by yourself and you're going to sit in that house alone like you did during COVID. You're going to sit in that house alone during the time when you told Robin that you were ready to leave and you were calling her trying to see her and the kids, and you sat in that house by yourself. You're going to continue to sit in that house by yourself because he's not coming. He told you to your face on camera that, you know, I've been waiting for you, and he told you I'm not coming. So at this point, like I said, it's not about bashing Meri. It's not about making Meri feel bad. It's about helping Meri to see that she can make other choices, that there are other decisions that she can make for her life and find happiness. You don't have to sit in misery waiting for somebody else to release you. We've heard time and time again, Meri say, you know, he should have told me that he didn't want to be with me. He should have let me know. It would be nice if that's what he did. It would be awesome if he came forward and said, you know, had the self-reflection and said, you know what, I'm not a good person. And if I drag Meri out, I'm not going to be a good dude. So I need to go to her and explain to her that I don't really want to be with her. I don't want her. I don't think this relationship is going to work out. And I need to let her go. That would be nice if he did that. But in the real world, she's suffering because he's not a nice guy. She's suffering because he's not a good dude. One of the struggles that I have, even with my kids, and even looking back on my own life, if you are a decent person, you have a hard life ahead of you because you look at the world and look at the people that you come in contact with and say, I would never do this to somebody, so you would assume that the people that you deal with wouldn't do it to you. Unfortunately, the world isn't full of nice people. The world isn't full of people who are considering you and your feelings ahead of their own wants, needs, and desires. The truth of the matter is you have Codys and people like Cody who will continue to take advantage of you until you decide that this is it. As long as you're willing to come by and do the things that they want you to do, they will leave the door open for you. What's the old saying? They'll leave a light on for you. As long as you're willing to come by and do the things that they want, you know, whether it's bow down, whether it's kiss their butt, whether it's do the physical thing, the sexual thing, whether it's be a companion when they need one, that shoulder to cry when they ready to cry, that punching bag when they ready to go loose and cut loose and get some anger out. As long as you're willing to do that, they're willing to let you come by. But at some point, regardless of our past, we have to make decisions for ourselves on what we want our future to look like. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's my take. I'm James. This has been My Take on Reality, and I'm out.
'Cause I've been living life right like I